Hello and welcome to my channel Makincrafts. Today I am participating in Roxy Creations weekly challenge, and this is her week 13 challenge, and I wanted to try it out and see how it goes. And for this challenge you're making belly bands, and you set, if I remember correctly, you set a 45-minute timer, so I'm just going to look at the clock here so I'll know when to stop. And so you just create as many of the project as you can. And so for today it's a belly band that we're collaging and adding decorations to. And what you do, or what she did with hers, is you collage it and then you're going to trim it up afterwards. So we don't trim it up until the end. We collage the whole time, and then at the end we'll be able to see what the actual belly band looks like. I want to say bookmark because it's in the shape of a bookmark. Let me get me a little glue sheet here so I can lay this on here to glue. I'm just getting an old dictionary page to do that. And so let me just add glue to my belly band. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and prepared some papers to use since I have different journals coming up, and so I tried to pick out some papers for upcoming journals, and then I also chose some papers from that I already had cut up that I'd been collaging with recently, and so I just went ahead and put those papers in the pile as well so that I could use those up. And so that's I've really gotten into collaging lately and just really enjoy doing all this collaging. And so I have been using up my scraps and collaging, as well as, like today, I'm using new things, new papers. And so I'm just going to try to do several that will match upcoming journals. That may be too, I think I made that one too small. So let's just add. Let me see, I may not have enough glue on that one. Press that down. Maybe I'll add glue to the back of this. Let's see. It's just going to probably cause me to get glue off the edges as well, but that'll be okay. So just going to collage all the way down and adding different papers to this. Got some of this paper. And so I thought this challenge looked like a lot of fun, so I thought I would try it, and it also helps me to get some belly bands made up for my journals that I am doing. And I've got several journals in the making right now, so this will be good to use these papers that match. Just add that one there, and then another little book page here. And right now it's really hard to tell how it's going to look until we get done to trim it up. So for this one I've cut out some different pieces. I got some butterflies, some little stamps that go with this. Just going to see what will look good on this one. I've got to remember where the bottom is, because also this band is longer, so that I'm just going to, like she mentioned in her video, you need to watch where you put the decorations, because you're going to have to trim the band off, probably depending on the size of your journal. So I want to be sure that I do leave enough space to be able to trim it off if I need to make it shorter. So I don't know how many I'll get done. I'm not going to rush through it because I really enjoy collaging, and so I'm just going to enjoy it. But I thought it would be fun to try this little challenge. Here's a little word I'm going to put on it. Let me see. Blessed. I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to add some more glue right here. Use this napkin so I don't get all over my fingers to begin with. Just push all this down. And then press that down. I think I'll add a little stamp down maybe right here. I don't know. Let's just look and see what else there is that I've got from this kit. Could add a larger stamp. Let me get I'm going to get my ink pad. I want to ink some of these. I want to ink some of these as well. And I didn't ink the butterfly. I wish I would have, but that's okay. That will be okay. So let me get my ink out so I can. I'm going to ink it with a. Let's see here. I think I'll ink it with some pink if I can get it. Here we go. Let's try some of this pink on this stamp and see how it looks. Because this upcoming journal is going to be a bright and cheerful journal. I'm trying to add a little ink to there. And I'm also going to try to make, if I have time, make some for my Steampunk journal as well that I'm working on. So that I'll have some for it. Better move that up just a little, or I may wind up cutting it off. So that's, there we have one, and I think I'm going to wait until the end, if I can stand the weight, and trim it up at the end. So let's just set that aside to dry, and let's work on another one. Let me see here. Here's another. So let's see, what do I have here? I have some of this paper. Okay. Just add it up here. I think I'm going to put it crooked just a little bit, just to add a little bit more interest. It's going to stick to that, I'm afraid. And then, let's see, maybe we'll add some of this down here. So what journals are you working on? I would love to hear from you and hear what type journals you have in the works right now. I've gotten my Steampunk one I'm focusing on, but then I also have one that has roses and things in it, and then the one with that, like I made the belly band with the pinks and the butterflies. That's another one that I've got in the works as well. And so I've got several going on right now. But I haven't got them all started. I just have them in my mind of what I want to do and what I need to get together for them. I need to print out a bunch of things, and I need to do several things to get started before I can start them, except for the Steampunk. I have already started on all the different pieces for it, the tags, some tags and different things. I've got videos up of that. But I haven't actually started on the actual journal yet. I got to print out the sheets for it and get that put together. But yeah, so I've got a lot going on, and I've got too many in my head, I think, right now that I want to do. And I've got several more I want to do for summer. So hopefully I can get to them all. I try to keep a running list so I don't forget which ones I'm wanting to do. Let's see about here. Let's put a piece of, where's my dictionary page? Here's some dictionary. Let's put a piece of dictionary paper, maybe like that, on top of it all. But I get this loose here, or it's going to be permanently attached. It may already be. Okay, there, it's not. Okay. Let me flip that over. Fold this up. get another sheet out. Okay. All right here. So now we've got it covered up. So let's start adding some decorations. Maybe got a little tag there I could put that matches this one, these papers. Or there's a little heart. It already has that butterfly there, so I don't think I want to do that. So I think I'll add this. Cover that up for now. Lost my little tag. Had to go looking. I think put that there. I think that's pretty. It's a pretty little tag. It's itty bitty, but it's very pretty. And I think I need a bit more for this one. Let me see what I have in my little box here. May have to look in a different box. I don't know if this one has. That's already got a butterfly on the front there. I don't want to put another butterfly. Stamp doesn't match. Let me see here. This little bee might look cute on this page or on this band. If I can cut it out pretty good. Let's see, he doesn't show up too good, does he? But I just remembered when I was cutting it out, I did have some bees in this box. So let me see if there's any bees in here. In the very bottom, I think I had some bees. But they all, I may have used them all up. How about instead we put some numbers? Maybe put a number there. Maybe put the number with the tag. And maybe a little saying. I need to ink that though, so it'll show up. Here's my brown ink. So I think that'd be cute there, and maybe like that, because the butterfly there seems to be maybe do like that. Let's put that there. And then to be grateful down here. And I think I do want to trim them up. I don't think I'm going to wait. I want to see what these kind of look like. And then I'm going to back this. Since I'm using cardstock, I am going to back this with some something else. I'm not sure what yet, but I think it's probably going to, which this glue when it dries stiffens up some, so we'll see if it needs backing. But where it got stuck to the page, I'm going to have to put something decorative on it. Cover that up. So now let's see. Oh, that's very cute. I like that. So let's do this one too. I know that's kind of cheating for the challenge, but I really want to see how they're looking. So I'm just going to trim them up, and then we'll see how these two look, and we'll make some more. I do like the surprise of, and that's what she was talking about, the surprise of how they look when you trim them up. And I do like that surprise. It lets you see, and I like that. That is pretty. And I think I'll just ink around the edges once it's dry. So let me get glue on my scissors. Turn this over. And let's work on another one. And I think for this one, maybe I will do a steampunkish one for this one. So let's start out with a piece of dictionary paper. I think it would be easier if I just put glue on here too. Okay. So we'll add the dictionary page, and then I want to add just maybe that leaf, maybe part of the leaf. And then I'm going to add glue to the paper here to make it easier to press it down. I did put glue here so it attaches to that paper. Okay. Don't know if I got enough glue high enough. So just add that up there. And then I'm going to add some more glue to the top of the band. Just press that down. Make sure we hadn't stuck here. Nope. Okay, and so what do I want to add to the top there? Just looking here. Maybe a piece of this paper. This is just left over from a kit that I was using last week or the week before. I can't remember. Just some scraps I had laying here. They may be older than that. It may have been from a different kit than I'm thinking. So there, let's just glue that down. All right, that's looking good. Now let's add some color to it. So I do have, from my Steampunk kit that I'm working with, I have a piece of this. So I think, what if this is a half of a woman, what if I tear her out, put her on there. Let's see, and maybe, don't know, maybe I want to do this instead. Maybe down here, add that. Get the edges real good. Okay, so we've added that, and maybe, I do have to remember where the top is, so I can maybe have that up there. Okay, so add that there, and then let's add maybe one of these gears I've cut out. So I've got one of these gears. Oops, I got glue all over it. Let me wipe some of that glue off. And then, let's see, we've got the gear there. That might be good for this one. Let me look and see what else I've got. I do have another little small gear I could put maybe down here. Let's try that. Maybe right in there. I do want to hang it off some, so when I trim it up, it cuts some of it off. So let's let that dry for a few minutes, and let's work on another one, and then we'll trim it up. We're doing pretty good on time. It's been about 20 minutes, so that's pretty good. Let's see, I have another one. Some other paper I wanted to use. I think I'll leave the ink open. And here, a piece of paper I wanted to use, and I think I will tear some of it off right here. First I'm going to add the music sheet. And just put it right up here. Put some glue on my band here. pretty late for me to be working on this tonight, but I had this in my mind all day that I wanted to do it, so I wanted to work on it before I went to bed. So the lighting in here is not the best at night, so I hope that you all can see fairly good with it. Push that back into view. I think I had it too far down. And so let's see. I'm going to put that sideways, and then you put a little glue at the top there so it'll attach to it. The other music note, the music note paper. There we go. Just press this down, and then thinking, add some glue here. When I collage, I make a mess on my desk. It is stuff everywhere now. When I get started, it's clean, but within just a few minutes, I've got stuff everywhere, and it turns into a big mess. So now my desk is, as you can see, it has really become a mess. Let's see here. This was from a plant book I had that just some leftover scraps left over, so I'm just using those up. And what else do I want to add right in here? I'm trying to find, oh, this one. This will be good. This one goes with everything, I think. It's just a good background piece. So that'd be a good spot for it. So let's see if it'll fill in. If I turn it this way, yeah. Let me tear the ends off here. And then just add a little glue to the top and bottom. So there we go. Just press all that down, and now let's see. I really didn't have a certain... Now she had some fabric. I didn't bring any fabric in here, so I'm just going to have to use what I've got on my desk right now. Unless I look, I may have some pieces of lace laying, those scrap pieces, but that might look good too to put this on here. Let me see what color pieces of lace I have laying over here, just scrap. Got some of this lace. I think that would look good on this one. So maybe add a piece of lace. Let me find my scissors. Maybe add a little piece of lace there. And let's see, I've got some right here in my little box. I do have some, let's see what this one, got that. And I've got some little stamps that have roses on them. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, here's a little bee. And I was looking for them earlier. So I might could do that. Maybe a little bee up here. Maybe something like that. Trying to see what all I have. Maybe a flourish. How's that look? Be good. I want to ink this little bee up. Oops. My little one is behind me watching YouTube, and so he just knocked over, I think he scooted over a cup or something. Oops, I need to add the lace first. down. Then add the little bee. This is messy. My hands are covered in glue right now. Then I want to put the stamp in the little thing with the stamp. So I'm going to put that underneath it. So just add this. And then I'm going to ink this just a little bit. Then I'm going to have to get some of this glue off my fingers. There we go. Let me get my paper towel so I can't clean my fingers off some. Okay. So maybe I should lay that one aside to dry as well, and then we can trim them all up together because they are a little wet still. Okay, so I got one more cut out. I'm really getting a bunch done in just a few minutes. It's going faster than I thought it would. So I may not take the whole 45 minutes since it is so late, and I need to be getting ready for bed. Let me see. What style do I want to make this time? Let's just look and see what I have as far as scraps laying here that I can use up. So I've got some music paper laying here. That would be good. I could put that up there or like that. Okay. Then, let's see. I love this paper. It's gorgeous. This is going to be an upcoming kit that I'm doing. And this paper is beautiful. I don't think I need to tear that big a piece off, but let's just see. I wonder how much of this rose I could get in here. I could get quite a bit. So let's try that. Put glue here and see if I can keep it from getting so messy. If I just put glue on the actual band instead of let it overlap that way. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. And then do like that little piece. Going across it, but it doesn't have any, it doesn't have enough room for me to tear it, and I want all the lines to be torn, so that'll be good there. Make sure that's pressed down. Okay, so we're just gonna glue that there, and let's see, maybe some book page here. Oops, I think I got stuck to it. That's not quite wide enough, is it? That'll be good. Maybe like right in there. So let me add some glue here. Alrighty. I'm going to need something underneath if I do that. Maybe I'll just add this little here. Have it sticking out just a little. So now I'm going to have to, oops, I'm going to have to add some glue everywhere so that it sticks. wet that glue too, maybe too much now. Let's add that and see how that looks. Oh yeah, I like that. Let me take my paper towel and just smooth it down. Okay, so there, and then I am going to take, let's see here. I want to add this, I think, on top of some. Just layer it up. Yeah, I just want to layer that on top. Right in there. Then I think this one I'm also going to add, let's see here, going to add this lace, but I think I want to kind of scrunch it up somehow on there. And then, but when I scrunch it up, then I'm going to put some sort of decoration on top of it. I got to figure that out. Let me go through this again and see what I have. That's a very pretty rose. So what if I just, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to use my Fabri-Tac, just in case it needs to be stronger, since I am going to kind of make a ruffle with it. So let's just see here. If we just ruffle up in the glue. Okay, doesn't have to be anything exact, just trying to get it some dimension. In there. Okay, I think that'll hold good. I'm just finished using the whole piece here, so let me add just a little bit more glue rather than cutting it off. Okay. And then we put the lid on it so it don't dry out. And let's see. Then I want to add, I think I'm going to add this rose somewhere. Maybe, let's see here. Do I have a smaller one? Maybe. Wonder how that would look. Too much pink. Let's see about a little, this little butterfly. Where are you at, little butterfly? Maybe one of these. That's not the one I was wanting. That's too big. I had some smaller ones. Here's one. Got that one. Or may have to cut one out. I don't really want to do that. Here's a number. Could add. I have the little butterfly there. And then the flower here. Kind of want the flower on it, on the ruffle now. So, what if I added another, let's see here. Here's another butterfly. So add this one here. And then maybe one coming up from the bottom, like that. I think I like that, so I'm just going to glue all that down. Then I think I'm going to make, I think I got time to make one more, I don't know. Let me, it does look like looks like I may have Just enough time to do another one. I'm going to do one more steampunk one, if I have time. And then we'll trim them up real quick so we can see what they look like. I know some of that flower is going to be cut off. Maybe I should move it over just a little. And then just press it down. I may should use my Fabri-Tac since it's on fabric too, but we'll see. I can always put some up under there if it seems to not be staying. And I have noticed this glue I'm using right here does take a little longer to dry, so I have to give everything a little bit longer. It's not fast dry. I think I do need to add Fabri-Tac to that, because it doesn't seem to be sticking like I want it to. Okay, there we go. Get it right in there. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, and then do I have any more bands cut that size? I do have some over here of little shorter ones. Let's see how tall this one is. See if it'll work. Yeah, that will work in my journal for my steampunk. So I want to make one more steampunk one while I'm working on it. And I'm going to have to find my steampunk papers I pulled out. Let's see here. That'd be good. Okay, so I want to start out with some book page. Just going to cover this up good real quick. I know a lot of people use glue sticks for when they're collaging, but I haven't seemed to be able to find one that will stay for me, that will stay stuck. It seems like the papers peel up when I use the glue sticks. So I just use this glue so that I'm sure that it's going to stay stuck. Because I don't want it to come peeling up. So I did find one time that stuck really good, but I don't remember what it was now. I think I found it at Walmart actually. Look at all those papers stuck together. I am making a mess here. Let's see. I want to add some other pages in. I think I want a dictionary page. And let's see. I don't know where I laid it. I am looking. That's what's going to slow me down. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm just going to attach that. I'm just going to add a little glue where it overlaps. Okay, there we go. Press that down good. And let's see, I got my gears out to use. And what if I add some of this paper down here at the bottom, and try to use some of the papers I have around. If I use this one, this is from the Steampunk kit that I'm working through. I think that would be cute or look good. Okay. Let's wipe that glue off I got there. And then I got this little piece of steampunk I want to add in. Just add that color in there. So I was using my camera to keep time, but I know I only had about, I think, 5 more minutes left. So I'm just going to finish this one up and then I will be done. But because my camera cut off, I did lose track of it all, and the space is filling up, so I don't have much more time that I can film on it anyway. So let's just finish this one up, and I think I'm going to put the gear and the key on it, or let me see, I do have this little guy who is a little steampunk guy with the gears on his hat. He may look cute there, and then the gear up here. Or would he look better up here where it's lighter and the gear in the dark? I think that's going to look, he's going to look better like that. So I think, wait a minute, I do want to try one more thing. I put him there, and then maybe a tinier gear. Let me see if I have a smaller gear. Maybe this one. I could take and do like that. Could move him down just a little. Maybe like this. I think that would look cute together. Okay. Yeah, let's just add that. And then we'll trim them all up and see what they look like, and then we'll call it a day. These were a lot of fun, though. I have enjoyed putting them together. I love the whole mystery of what's it going to look like when you get done and trim it up. And also I like being able to mass make a few things for the journals I am working on and the upcoming journals I'm planning on doing. So that gets me started on them, gets me just one step into getting them created. And these are just some cutouts that I made on my Silhouette Cameo. That glue dries clear. I got a little bit on there, but I think it'll be okay once it dries. Okay. Now I'll have to pull my glue eraser out. Okay. So let's let that one be drying while we, oops, I may have glued that one to the actual page. Oh no, that's just the part that I'm going to trim off anyway. So let's go ahead and trim this one up, and then we'll trim them all up and see what they look like. So this was the one with the roses. So let's see how that looks when we trim it. Across there. I feel like something's loose on the front. Let me piece this loose. I'm going to have to glue it down. Oh, it's just where I missed cutting it. It's not loose, it's just a piece I missed trimming. Well, I like that one. That one turned out really cute. Let me move these glue papers out of the way so you can see. So that one did turn out cute. I like that. That's going to be so cute in a book. Okay, so then this one, let's trim it up. You want to see before. And then now let's trim it up and see what it looks like. There we go. And we've got to trim off the side here. And I did vary the width in these, just different widths. I just wanted to try different sizes. I like that. I really like how that turned out. That's cute. That's going to look great in my steampunk journal. And so this is another before. Let me let that one dry. That one we just finished. Here's the other before. Make sure that's dry enough. Okay. Then we're just going to trim it up. And these, with this glue, I'm probably going to have to lay them under a book or something tonight so that it'll flatten them out good. I'll do it once they're dry. I don't want to, they'll all be stuck together if I do it too soon. Okay. Got this one. And I didn't get the lace trimmed. Let me trim that lace off. And I like how that lace is going off the edge. Oops. That stamp wants to stick up. Let me press it back down. I do find that if I have to let this glue dry overnight when I'm collaging with it, so everything will be better and held down better by morning. And now here's our last one, and that's the before. And now let's see, in my hands you can see are covered in glue. So let's just see real quick here how this one is. Just chin it up. Okay, move that out of the way. Oh, I like how that one turned out too. All of these, I really like them all, how they turned out. And let me clean off the space here and let me show you. That was those, and then we've already trimmed some up, so let me lay those out so you can see those as well. And this was the first two we did. And so you can see where I made these different widths. I decided because I wanted to try different sizes for them, so that since it is going to be different books and things that I'm putting them in, I want them to be different. So I just want to move everything down so you can see them. Well, I enjoyed this challenge, and I hope you enjoyed watching and seeing how they turned out and seeing me create them. And if you aren't subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And thank you so much for subscribing if you're already subscribed. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.